Hey y'all, it's me, Morgan Tracy J. I'm here tonight, I almost said today, tonight in my room recording some cute little video for you guys just because I never record at night, but I get so creative at night. And so anyways, recently I made a DIY ring light on my Snapchat story. And so that's what I'm using tonight to record. And I'm so excited that I get to actually record at night and it not look like I'm yellow. You know, if y'all have ever seen how it's just like a yellow. Anyways, whatever. So, I really want to talk to y'all today. I want to talk to my ladies because y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know everything about me is empowering women and just making sure I'm empowered myself. But that's something I need to be honest about. All the time that I'm empowering, sometimes I'm really not empowered myself. There's days where I'm drained. There's days I wake up and I have so much fear that it runs out every ounce of faith that I once had. There's days that I get up and doubt and anxiety and all the things of, oh my gosh, what's going to happen to me? What am I going to do? It gets the best of me some days. It really does. And I think that's what I need you guys to understand too. Like, I'm not perfect. Just because I have a ministry and because I have a YouTube doesn't mean that I've got it all together. And that's the same thing for you. I want you as my ladies to understand that it's okay that you don't have it all together. It's okay that you don't have all the pieces to your puzzle. It's okay that you haven't completely got your healing yet. It's okay that you still kind of have certain dreams and daydreams about that one dude you were supposed to let go. It's okay that you're doing that. It's okay because when you catch that, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to run to God. When I feel that fear and all that doubt swarm me some days, I have to run to God. When I see my finances getting low and I ain't got no job, I gotta keep running to God. When I see these things in my life keep coming up, when I wake up days and I truly don't desire to read my Bible, I gotta keep talking to God about give me that desire back. Like, if I get up and I see that my prayer life has been just shot, that's when I gotta talk to God about help me get this prayer life back. I'm praying right now, but like help me, Lord, because there ain't no desire there. There is no fire. And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about. Just understanding like you can breathe. You don't have to have it all together. You don't have to be Superwoman 24/7. Because the Bible says, daughter, your faith has made you whole. Go in peace and be healed of your affliction. Your faith, daughter, your faith has made you whole, first off. So, daughter, your faith is what is going to bring you your fulfillment. And once you grasp that fulfillment, you can walk in peace and be in your afflictions and the things that keep you up at night and the things that harbor your mind and your heart will be released. The other night I was laying in bed and God showed me something I had wrote not too long ago, but the top header was release it. And he was showing me that you're trying to control too much, but you've got to release it. You've got to release your grasp on everything that you feel like you want to control. And usually that's your entire life, Morgan, let's be honest. He was showing me that you have to release it and you have to breathe and you have to trust me. Because I put you in positions in your life that where none of your works will actually help this situation. You have to sit patiently. Even when people think you're a failure, even when people look at you and say, girl, what you doing with your life? Even when people say, girl, you still sitting around waiting on that guy, girl. Okay? Literally, you have to continue to trust in God and you have to believe that, daughter, your faith has made you whole. You have to believe that that faith that you have will not go in void. You have to believe that that faith that you've built up, that everything you've done did not go in void, that, hey, where's my check? Like, no, that thing is coming. Whatever if you've cashed in something, trust me, it's coming. It's coming back to you. Every prayer that you pray will come back. Nothing will come back void, okay? And I think that's what we need to understand is that God is going to call us to different places in our walk. He's going to call us to different seasons. And that faith that we have to get into the next. Something that's been really big on me is release it. Release your grasp on it. If it's release your grasp on that man, if it's release your grasp on the control of your life, it's to release your grasp on your own personal destiny. God is saying release your grasp because the thing that you're holding on to allows you to not grab on to the next. Okay, you got to let go of something before you can grab onto the next. So God is saying to release it. Release your grasp so he can lead you. He can pull you into the next area of your life. If you've ever felt mundaneish, have you ever felt like there was a nothingness to your life? Have you ever felt like an emptiness was going on in your life? Have you ever laid in your bed and looked up at your ceiling and said, God, what is the point of this? I'm done. I don't feel nothing. There's no fire. There's no passion. What am I working towards? What's my calling? If you've ever been in that place, what God is saying, first you got to release some things to grab a hold to the new things. You got to release some things. You got to release mindsets. You got to release old perversion. You got to release old doctrine. You got to release some things that's deep within you, because those are the things that God is saying to release so he can give you something new, so he can give you something fresh, so he can give you that revival and that renewal in your spirit. He says he will give us a spirit of flowing waters, like a river of living waters. Listen to that. A river of living waters. When you think of water flowing down a river, doesn't the sound of it sound so beautiful? Even you could just imagine it, it sounds beautiful. So God is saying, oh, your river ain't gonna get stopped up. Oh, it ain't gonna dry out. No, no, no. I'm going to allow it to flow. I'm going to give you enough. I'm going to give you fulfillment. I'm going to give you a destiny. I'm going to give you something that is specifically for you, and only you can complete it, and only I can fulfill it. So with that being said, I need you to walk this out in trust and in faith. Daughter, your faith has made you whole. Daughter, your faith has made you whole. Daughter, your faith has made you whole. So daughter, your faith is what's going to get you to your revelation. It is your faith that is going to get you to that next step in life. It is your faith. And so guess what? You got to believe into something. You got to have an expectancy in God. You got to look ahead and say, even though today may not look nothing like the vision that you've shown me, Lord, I'm going to stay in this fight. Even though I may look like a failure, even if I get the F in that class, even if I come down, if I fall so low, God, I'm going to still go with you. I'm still going to walk with you. I will never stop serving you. That is faith. Is that what if I just touch the hem of your garment? What if I just touch the hem of your garment that I may be made whole? That is faith. Faith in God Almighty. That is your faith. You have to have faith to have your peace and to be delivered from your affliction. And if you don't know your affliction, then catch your mind at night before you go to bed. What's going on in your mind as you go to sleep? What is the things that are laying within your heart that are dormant, that have been there for years, that God still needs you to let go of, to release your grasp on? There are things in our lives that we can't even see with our own natural eyes, so we got to get into a spiritual realm with God so he can show us what to actually release. Okay, so what I'm coming to you today, I'm not coming to beat you down. I'm coming to build you up. I'm coming for you to examine your life with the Spirit of God to say, hey, what is it that I need to release? Hey, I'm done drinking that alcohol. Hey, I'm done smoking them cigarettes. Hey, I'm done watching them type of movies. Hey, I'm done having sex. Hey, I'm ready to go on this journey with you, Lord. That is what God is calling us to. He isn't calling us to a mundane life that we only look at him on certain days of the week. He isn't calling us to only serve him when we do a YouTube video. He isn't calling us to only serve him when only people in our church know that we're even Christian. No, he's calling us to serve him on an everyday basis. That every day in your life you should be having church. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, your spirit should be having church. Even without you saying one word, your spirit can rejoice to God. Even without you doing one praise to God, your spirit can jump and leap for you. So what I'm saying is, daughter, your faith is what can make you whole. If you are empty, if you feel unworthy, if you feel lost, if you feel afraid, it is your faith that can make you whole. It's your faith that can bring you peace. It's your faith that can deliver you. I need you guys to know that. And I need to know that for myself. Because there's days I don't have faith. There's days I don't have drive or a fire. There's days that I've walked into the mundane. There's days that I've sat in depression. There's days I've ate and ate and ate to hide whatever little feeling I had of emptiness. There's days that I've allowed an eating disorder to disrupt my life. There's days that I've allowed an ex to stay and linger in my spirit and on my mind. There's days where I've allowed the thought of maybe my celibacy really isn't that important to manifest. There are certain days that I've had of weakness. But I know now that it's my faith that makes me whole. It is my faith that brings me my deliverance. It is my faith that gives me that fire and that strength to continue to walk. It is my faith in God. It is my faith in my Redeemer that when I fall down, he picks me back up. It is my faith that says those little broken pieces, he can give me new ones. It is my faith. And so what I'm here to tell you is your faith, sister. It's your faith. It's your faith. Whatever afflictions you have inside, look at your faith. Whatever fear you have inside, look at your faith. Whatever doubt you have inside, look at your faith. May we acknowledge this. It's our faith. So may we have faith in God, and that he will be God, and that we will serve him. Okay? This video was so random. I just wanted to do a video. But I love you guys so much. I thank you so much for commenting and subscribing. Thank y'all. I remember when I got my first 100 subscribers. I was excited. I was. And someone might be like, it's just 100 or it's just subscribers. But it's almost like there's someone listening on the other side of this camera. When you know you have, even if it's one person, you know, when you have an audience. And at one time I think I only had like 5, you know. And I was grateful for those 5, just as I'm grateful for this 800. I'm grateful. I thank y'all for listening. And I pray that these words help you. And that I can be strong too in giving you the message that God is giving me. Because as I minister to y'all, I minister back to my heart. And the areas that I gotta let go of. So yeah, daughter, your faith is what makes you whole. And you can go in peace. And you can be healed of your affliction. It is your faith that is going to get you to your next season. It is your faith that is going to get you higher. It is once you release the grasp on whatever you've been holding on to, so you can grab onto the newness. And it is through your faith that will get you higher in God. So have faith. I'm praying for you. Pray for me. Morgan Tracy J. Bye. Love you guys.